everyone, hi from Benny. Wow, so we've just got back from the vets with Benny and it's been amazing. So we've never taken Benny to the vets because of his anxiety and his PTSD. It would have been impossible when we got him 3 years ago. He couldn't even get in the car, get in a doorway. I mean, he was all over the place, but because he's come along so much in the last 3 years, we thought we'd give it a go. So the lump on his back was the main reason we took him for an overall checkup, but the main reason was the lump on his back. It's gone from when he arrived, it was about a marble size, and now nearly 3 years on, it's sort of like a tennis ball size. It's completely in his skin, it's not attached to his body, which is really good. But it was time to obviously go in and see about it. So our wonderful vet, I can't recommend him highly enough, our Gerard from Medivet in Thorpe St Andrew, Norwich. He gave me a couple of days ago, Benny doesn't like being filmed obviously, he gave me a couple of days ago some anti-anxiety medication to give to Benny so that we could get him to the vets, and it's been worth a treat. So get to the point, Lexi. Went to the vets. We had the Gerard aspirated, the lump. And what happened was the lump was just full of blood. And what it is it's a blood vessel tumour. So what we need to do is get it removed. The reason is because as it is, it's not, like cancerous or anything like that, but what will happen is if it continues to grow and grow and grow, eventually, and it could be soon, it could be in 2 years time, but at some point it's gonna burst, and the problem with that is the only way to stop the bleeding will be to remove the lump. So that's a life-threatening situation. If it burst while we were out or during the night, he would bleed to death. So obviously that has to go. So this is where we need your help. We've got to raise the money to have this done sooner rather than later. Thankfully, all other signs were good. His heart sounds good, lungs sound good. He can't feel any problems, when physically examining him. So although he's an elderly dog and we didn't really want to have surgery, this needs doing. So I've got the quote, which is here, which I'll put a picture up of. And this quote was, the total quote is £850.43. And this quote actually does include also the removal of one of his upper canines because his teeth are a complete mess. They've always been a complete mess. But this one of the top ones, can't remember which side it is completely broken and really super rotten. And the worry is there, a bit like with Alfie's canine that he had removed, is that it can form an abscess and get really nasty. So while he's under, they're going to, all being well, obviously remove the lump first, as that's the priority. All being well, him under anaesthetic, then Gerard's going to also remove this upper canine too, and clean the rest of his teeth for me. This is the estimate, 850. If they can't take the tooth out, if something, God forbid, something happens like with Frank and he had to be woken up early, they'll just remove the lump. But if they can do the tooth as well, then the whole estimate is going to be £850.43. So we really need your help now. So guys, please, if anyone wants to donate towards Benny's fund, that would be amazing. You can donate via PayPal, you can donate via bank transfer, you can buy Christmas cards, buy calendars that we have for sale. Every penny will now go towards that. So yeah, please do. We've also got some more of the anti-anxiety medication on a lower dose to continue to try, because it's been, he's been a bit of a higher dose because it was for the vet visit, but he's just been like a different dog. It's been unbelievable. He's stopped his pacing, he's stopped his barking, he's just unbelievable. So as a lower dose, we're going to start on that just for 2 weeks and just see if that makes a difference. and then if it does, then that's going to be something that he'll continue to have every day. And also for that, what I really need to get is a couple of Patreons for Benny, because the monthly medication is going to be about 40 odd quid, somewhere between 40 50 pounds, and that's just not something we can really run to at the moment. So if you can sponsor Benny on a monthly basis, then that would be brilliant as well, because it would help going forward for his meds. The vet thinks that we've got him down at like 10.5 years. The vet thinks that's quite modest. He thinks he could be older, anywhere between 10 and 12. But as the vet said, if he is 10 or 10.5, he still could have another 4 years in him, and that lump's going to burst before then. So we need to get the lump removed. So priority is the lump. So if you can donate, please do. And then obviously we also need to, if you can spare a few quid a month to sponsor Benny via Patreon or standing order, whichever suits best, that would be really helpful too for his ongoing medication. So there you go. Bit of a long video. I hope you got to the end. Please forgive the state of me. Yeah, let's help our old boy, because he deserves it, and he deserves every single, the best quality of your life he can have. So I'm so proud of him, meds or not, that he got through this vet visit. And I mean, unbelievable. Can't believe it, really. So thanks for watching, guys, and please donate if you can, and share if you can't, please, or both. Frank. Thank you. Bye.